Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2022. It is like crazy and wild to think that 2022 is already here. It like still doesn't feel right when you're writing it down or saying it out loud. But I wanted to make my first video of the year an empties video because I feel like that's just very fitting, just to kind of declutter and get rid of things that I've been hanging on to that I've used up. So I have a huge bin next to me right here that we're gonna go through. And I just personally love watching these kinds of videos because I feel like when you go through the entire product, you have a really good idea of if you like the product and how it performed and that kind of thing. So you can really like give details about it. So I personally love watching these videos, so I wanted to do this one for you guys. And also, hi, welcome if you are new to this channel. My name is Alyssa. I do all sorts of videos. I do a lot of fashion and makeup and beauty stuff, just kind of like a mix of all of it. So thank you guys so much for being here. It is greatly appreciated and I love having this little community. I have a ton of exciting content this year coming up. I am planning a wedding this year, so there's going to be a wedding series and just some other really fun things. I have a lot of good ideas for this channel and I am just so excited. So if you are interested in this video, then just keep watching. Alright, and if you don't know the drill, everything that I mention will be linked in the description box below as long as I can find a link. If I can't find a link, I'll at least write out the name of it. That way you can find it. And I always go in order of how you see it in the video. So hopefully that is helpful. But let's just jump right in. The first item that's just sitting on top here is dry shampoo. I could not live without dry shampoo. This is the Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo in the original, but this is like the jumbo size. I probably go through like 3 to 4 of these a month. This is like a staple product in my hair care routine. I only wash my hair once a week, so I need something that's going to go in between washes. And if you want something that's going to soak up a lot of oil, this will be your best friend. Another discovery that I actually made towards the end of last year that I absolutely fell in love with is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. So I have always used Batiste. I've never found anything better until this guy came along. And I love them both and I use them both for different reasons, but I always have these on rotation. So this one is a little bit more pricey, so that's why I like to have the Batiste one as an option as well. But this one is amazing and actually cleans your hair. It does not leave like a kind of like a gross like sticky residue at all. And it honestly looks like you just got out of the shower. I used it today and I'm going on 3rd day hair and it does not look oily or greasy at all. I just love this stuff. It does have a white cast, but it definitely like soaks in that way. It doesn't like leave that white cast there. Absolutely love this and I cannot go without this. Alright, another discovery that I started using in last year or in 2021 was the Lumo, I don't even know how to pronounce this, but it's the whitening toothpaste. I've seen it all over Instagram and I was curious to try it out and I actually really like it. It does keep my teeth really, really white. So I've been loving this and I struggle with teeth sensitivity, especially when foods are too hot or too cold or too sweet. I get a lot of sensitivity and this has definitely helped with that sensitivity. So I really, really like this, and if you're in the market for something that's going to be gentle on your teeth, this would be a really great option. Next up, so the reasoning behind why this is my first video of the new year, and obviously we're about halfway through the month already, but that is because I got COVID on January 1st, and I was down for the count for quite a few days. So this is obviously in my empties. This is the Dayquil Cold and Flu multi-symptom relief miracle. Basically I lived on Dayquil and NyQuil, so I had to include this because I don't think I could have gotten through that without Dayquil in my life. It was the only thing that would cut my fever and I just love Dayquil. So this is obviously in my empties bin. Another empties that I absolutely love is the Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Balm. I keep so many of these everywhere. Like everywhere. So I have it in my car, my purse, my work bag, my nightstand. I keep this within reach like at all times. I only have like a little bit left, and that's actually just like the plastic applicator. But this stuff really does hydrate your lips and just bring life back to them. I actually need some right now. My lips feel really dry. But I absolutely love this, and it definitely tops any ordinary chapstick. Like, this stuff is heavy duty. And my fiance Brandon, he also likes it because it's not like scented or anything. So it could definitely be unisex in that way. Another really great product is the Ole Henriksen Wrinkle Blur Bakuchiol Eye Cream. I tried this also in 2021 and I love this. I actually want to repurchase this because this honestly did make a huge difference with tightening around my eye area, because I'm already experiencing kind of like loose skin on my eyelids and crow's feet on the sides of my eyes. I was kind of looking for something that would slow down that process since I'm already experiencing it. So I gravitated towards this because they just launched this last year and I loved it. I used the entire thing and I can for sure see myself repurchasing this because I really feel like it did make a difference as far as tightening that area and diminishing those fine lines. So I really enjoyed that. Another skincare item that I've already repurchased and I already have in my rotation because I cannot live without it. It is the Clarins Double Serum. I know I've talked about this before on my channel. It is just the best all-in-one serum, and I only use this at night. Sometimes I'll use it in the morning as well. But this just smells amazing. And it works wonders. It helps with your hyperpigmentation, it helps with fine lines, it helps with radiant glowing skin. It just helps with so many different things. And so if you're looking for a serum that's just going to target a bunch of different concerns, this is the guy. I promise it is amazing. It's pricey, but it does so many different things. And I went through the entire bottle, and this is the biggest bottle they have. And I think this took me about a year to go through, so it lasts a very long time. Another skincare product, I guess I was just using up a bunch of skincare, is the Clarins Cleansing Milk. I was using this primarily in the winter months, so I had this last winter and then this winter, and I finally used it up because it is a little bit thicker and creamier. So in the winter or in the summer months, I feel like that's almost a little bit too heavy and too moisturizing. So I save this for the colder months and I absolutely love this. I would definitely repurchase it, but I just haven't yet because I have other cleansers that I'm using. But this was definitely a great option. It did not strip my skin and it made it feel moisturized. So I really like this. This looks absolutely disgusting. I don't know what happened to this, but a deodorant of mine that I used up is the Degree Motion Sense Ultra Clear Black and White. This is by far my favorite. It does not leave a white cast on your clothes, and especially like with me wearing a black shirt today, it does not do that. And it does not leave like that area yellow on like white shirts, you know. But I absolutely love this, so I had to mention this because this is like one of my hands down favorite deodorants. Moving on to a little bit of makeup. This will come as absolutely no surprise. This is the Lancome Cis Booster XL Lash Primer. I go through so many of these. I probably have more in here, but I've used up the entire tube. I use this every single time I put mascara on. This is always my first step. It is just the best. I love it. I could not say enough good things about it. It seriously makes any mascara that you love that much better and that much more effective. So if you have not already tried this, you need to. This is definitely a game changer. I was very skeptical of it before I tried it because I was like, it doesn't seem like you need to have that as a part of your routine, but ever since I started using it, I can't stop. So love this. And I actually have another one of that toothpaste that I mentioned earlier, the Lumino, Lumex, however you call it. I have another one of those. And then another toothpaste I used up and I honestly was not a fan of. This is the CO by Colgate Oh So Dazzling toothpaste. This was also a new release last year and I just wanted to try it out and give it a go. And honestly, I feel like this made my tooth sensitivity even worse. So I was not a fan. Okay, so then moving back to skincare, I have a Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I honestly just use this up just to use it up. I am not a huge fan of micellar waters. I just feel like they don't effectively clean the mascara and the makeup that I have on my face throughout the day, so I tend to gravitate towards like a heavier makeup remover. This is really nice if you just need to, like, if you're not wearing makeup throughout the day and you just kind of want to clean your skin really fast. This is wonderful for that. But as far as taking off makeup, I just felt like I wasn't getting it all off, so I most likely will not be repurchasing this. However, it is nice just to kind of use as like a cleanse throughout the day if you, like I said, do not have makeup on. But yes, unfortunately, most likely will not be repurchasing this one. Another skincare product is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser Daily Foaming Wash. Love this. I spoke highly of this in one of my skincare videos. It is so good, especially if you have acne prone skin. This helps those breakouts stay at bay and helps prevent future breakouts as well. This is definitely one of my cleansers that I will keep in rotation and just kind of keep going back to, because it is very, very good, and it's definitely very effective for those of you that have acne. Another cleanser, I promise this is the last one. This is the Summer Fridays Super Amino Gel Cleanser. Honestly, I have mixed emotions about this one because I love a lot of the Summer Fridays products. However, I felt like this one stripped my skin and left my skin feeling really tight after I washed it. So I most likely will not be repurchasing this, but I did love the texture and the consistency of it because it's more of a gel consistency. So during the summer, it was actually really nice and refreshing. But because of it leaving my skin feeling overly dry, I don't see myself going back to this one. Alright, a couple serums that I want to show you is, the first one is the Summer Fridays CC Me Serum. Again, another Summer Fridays product. I absolutely love this. I have gone through multiple bottles of this, and the only reason why I stopped using it was because I started using a different vitamin C serum, and so far I love that one more than I love this one. But this is definitely a good option. It's more of an affordable vitamin C serum because vitamin C can get very expensive. But this is definitely a good option if you are looking for a more affordable one. And it does help. It does help with your hyperpigmentation and kind of evening out the skin tone. So I will go back to this probably eventually one day. But as of right now, the one I'm using currently, I absolutely love. So, but I'll definitely keep this in mind because this is definitely a really good vitamin C serum. Another serum is the Caudalie Venosource Serum SOS Thirst Quenching Serum. Funny story about this, I went through this super fast because it actually came with like half of the product in the box when I ordered it, so I only had about half the bottle left. But this was super nice to use as just an extra layer of hydration right before I moisturized. But honestly, I don't think I'll repurchase this either because it didn't do anything besides moisturize. So I can't justify also having a serum that moisturizes and then going in with a moisturizer. So especially for the price of this, I don't see myself repurchasing this one. Last but not least for our serums, it is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. I do have some left in here, but the reason why I have it in my Empties bin is because it is very, very old and I just feel like it's not as effective as it once was. So I am definitely going to repurchase this. This is one of my favorite serums. It's more of like a chemical exfoliant and it is beautiful. This product will make you wake up with glass-like looking skin. It is just stunning. I love it. They call it honeymoon glow for a reason. It truly does make you radiate and just glow from the heavens. So I will definitely be repurchasing this bad boy. And then the last skincare related thing that I have is my Grande Lash, my lash enhancing serum. You guys know I talk about this all the time. I absolutely love it. I go through a ton of them. This one actually lasts 3 months, which is quite a long time, but I definitely use this every night, if not every other night. So a staple in my skincare routine. Alright, now for some odd and end things. I have the Alani Nu Whey Protein in the flavor chocolate. I love Alani Nu's protein powders. They taste so good. I actually have one already downstairs. I think it's like the peanut butter brownie or something like that flavor, and that one's really good too. But I went through a whole tub of this. This is actually my first protein powder from Alani Nu, and it definitely tastes amazing. It does not taste powdery or chalky or anything like that. So if you're looking for a really good protein powder, I highly recommend you check out Alani Nu. And then I also have the Bausch & Lomb Lumify eye drops. I suffer from red irritated eyes every day, all day, and so these eye drops have literally saved me so many times because just naturally throughout the day, because I have dry eyes and sensitive eyes, my eyes get really red, so I need something that kind of takes that redness away, and these work beautifully. Like the whites of my eyes have never looked so white. So I highly recommend this eye drops. Obviously you don't want to use them every day, but these are very effective, and I already have another bottle ready to go. Alright, moving on to some hair items. This is actually Brandon's hair item. This is the Redken All Soft shampoo in the big jumbo liter. He loves this stuff. I got him onto this when we first started dating because he has really coarse, thick hair. So I was like, you know what, you need something that's going to bring a lot of moisture back into it. That way it gets softer, and he's been hooked ever since, and we're going on 5 years together. So he's used this for the past 5 years, so obviously it is a good product, and he just loves it. So I wanted to mention this. And then a hair product for me that I've been using is the Aveda Nutra Plenish Leave-In Conditioner. I love this, and I can see myself going back to this, just not at the current moment because I have other products I'm trying to use up. But this stuff is amazing. It's not overly heavy, it doesn't weigh your hair down, doesn't make your hair feel greasy at all. It is very nice. So I highly recommend checking this out if you're in the market for a leave-in conditioner. Alright, I have a couple tanning products that I wanted to mention as well. The first one is the Loving Tan Deluxe Applicator Mitt. I will not use any other mitt besides the Loving Tan one. I just feel like it is the best one on the market. I've tried a ton of different ones, and this one just applies my tan flawlessly every time. No streaking, no patches. It is just the best of the best. So I do go through these quite often because I don't wash them and reuse them like you're supposed to. I just use it like probably 5 or 6 times, and then I toss it and grab a new one. But I absolutely love this mitt, and I wanted to mention it because if you are just finding like your tan's not applying very well, then maybe try switching up your mitt, and this one is a really great option. And then of course I have my Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. This is my go-to tan shade. I love this shade. It is just so dark and intense and just, oof, it just gives you life. I do not feel my best unless I'm wearing self-tanner. It is just a game changer. Absolutely love it. I actually don't have on any right now because of the fact that I've been sick and I just have not had the energy to apply my fake tan, but I will not use anything other than this brand and this mousse. It is just the best. Your tan will last for at least a week, and it fades beautifully. So highly recommend Loving Tan. Alright, the last items I have are makeup items. I wanted to save that for last. So I wanted to mention these two. I've gone through a mini as well as a full size of the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I was actually gifted this from one of the girls at work, and I was using the Anastasia brow gel for a really long time, and I just felt like whenever I would apply that brow gel, it would almost like dull the color of my brows, and I couldn't like figure out why and that kind of thing. So when she was like, you know what, you needed to try this, I tried it out, fell in love with it, and it does not dull my color at all. And actually I was like talking to her about it, and she mentioned that a lot of people say that sometimes that brow gel actually like leaves like a gray cast on your brows, and I was like, that makes total sense. So I am now converted to the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This stuff is amazing. Highly recommend it. Keeps your brows in place, and it's truly just a clear brow gel. So love this. I have obviously my 2 favorite brow pencils that I use every single time I do my eyebrows. It is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown and taupe. These are the 2 colors I use. I use taupe on like the first half of my brow, and then dark brown on the just like the last half of my brow. Love, love, love this pencil. I've not found anything that's better or tops this or lasts as long. So this will definitely be continuing to be in my empties. And then last but not least, I have two mascaras to show you guys. The first one is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I've talked about this. I've done a review on it. Absolutely love this mascara. It is beautiful. It's definitely more volumizing than anything else, but love this mascara. And then the other mascara I went through is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and this is definitely more lengthening. So honestly, this couple, like this together, is beautiful because you have your lengthening and then you go in with your volumizing, and it's like a match made in heaven. It is beautiful and stunning. So highly recommend those two mascaras. But that is it, you guys. My bin is empty now, so now I can start with a fresh clean slate for the new year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any videos that you would like to see from me, leave it in the description box below. I would love to know what you guys want to see from me. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.